Loud. Turn this one up, my boy.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Misfits Radio.
It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists in your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated.
It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. 3 to 5, they going live every Sunday. Right here on Misfits Radio, man. Tune in.
All right. You are officially in the mix, baby. Who am I? Miss Mix-a-Lot.
Miss Mix-a-Lot, right?
I'm Miss Mix-a-Lot.
I like the sound go out.
You know we got DJ Lab. Introduce yourself.
You know you got DJ Lab in the building.
Right, and we got Slick 316. She ain't here. She ain't down here, but she is here. And we actually got our guest, Mr. Andy Griffin Jr. in the building, baby. Gosh, yes, honey. We're in for a treat, man. Really in for a treat. And just before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that we are live on everything. Of course, our radio station, Misfits Radio. And we're also live anywhere you can go live. So we're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook, Instagram. Wherever we can go live, baby, we are there, okay? Mm-hmm. So y'all have many ways to support the movement. But however, before we move forward with any kind of interviews, any kind of questions, can we get a round of applause for having the talented Andy Griffin Jr. in the building, man? What's up? I am just so intrigued by, for one, you paying homage. I know you had a single to come out yesterday.
Yeah.
And you paying homage to Joe. And you know, I posted Joe on my page a couple of months ago, and it went super viral, right? Because it's almost like people have forgot.
Oh, ain't nobody forgot about it.
And I'm like, baby, y'all got to know. If you from Atlanta, like, you know, it's a whole different vibe for Joe, because Joe, I remember meeting Joe when he worked at Walters downtown. And man, it's so crazy. When I saw him on TV for the first time, I was like, I called my brother, I'm like, hey, you know the man from Walters? He sing. My brother's like, yeah, that's Joe.
Hold on, man.
I'm like, what?
Joe,
yes,
the great Joe Thomas worked
yes,
at Walters.
I promise.
Now that's news.
When I went to Georgia State University, I didn't have any kids at the time, but we used to always go to the Bootery and to Walters, you know, just checking out different shoes and stuff, because, you know, that's where the hits were. Yes, he actually worked downtown at Walters, and to see him on television was a whole different ball game for me, because I'm like, wait a minute. But yes, so to see you paying homage to him, like, where you from?
I'm from Mississippi. I'm from Pascagoula, Mississippi. I am a Georgia.
City?
Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Pascagoula.
I am
what is that near?
Ain't that something? Well, you know what it's near? It's near Biloxi, Gulfport.
Really?
You know
We go to Biloxi all the time.
Okay, so that's basically where I'm from.
Okay, that's what's up.
Where I'm from. Biloxi and Pascagoula will be like
College Park and Douglasville.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
far, but it's not that far.
No, yeah.
So how long you been in Atlanta?
All my life, because my dad is from here.
Oh, cool.
My mom, them, grandmama, they from Mississippi. When they split, it's funny. I'm like a triangle guy.
Right.
I was born in Detroit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And when my sisters and I was born in Detroit, and when they split up, my mom we went to Mississippi. He came back home to Atlanta, and I've been here ever since. Every summer.
Right.
'Cause I was still always around my dad every summer, and eventually.
Shout out to Daddy for bringing them home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that was a beautiful thing, and I started getting kind of grown. Men are beasts, so it's only so many whoopings Mama can give us before we stop listening.
That's right. That's
And
right.
when that happened, she was like, "You gotta go. You gotta go. You fighting and you doing too much, and you ain't listening to me.
Right.
So you gotta go live up there with your daddy."
And I really do pray that we get back to that. Because a lot of times people fail to realize that, like as a mother, just being honest with you, when the circumstances are you have no other choice, then that's what you have, no other choice.
Yeah.
But when you have a choice, man, choose them boys.
Ladies,
to do what they need to do.
you better do like, remember on What's Love Got to Do with It? And when she found out he had got remarried, and she was like, I hear you being a family man, and she dropped them kids off.
Right.
And Ike was like, what am I gonna do with 2 more kids? You better do that to him and go live your best life.
No, seriously. And I always tell that I've always been super duper vocal about, no, seriously, because the realness of it is, a lot of times men as parents, men don't have to do a lot of times what women have to do. Like we might have to raise our voice, so we might have to do certain things, but as a father, sometimes, man, children just don't want to lose that respect from their daddy so bad that they gonna act right. They gonna do what they need to do to please him.
The sound of a father's voice
is different.
Your granddaddy's voice. That's why Mama said, "I'm gonna tell your daddy."
That's right.
A whole different vibe come over you, and it's if even like what we gotta learn how to do is to, even if we don't make it together as an item, then we still family.
That's right. That's right.
You understand?
Yes.
We don't have to.
We do not have to be together to understand that we are still family.
Yes.
Like even if you get somebody else,
Don't matter.
it doesn't matter. Like we're still family. We're still connected.
Like my girl outside, right? The mother of my son. My son is 15. I'm so proud of him. Man, the mother of my son and my girl, they'll go out. Their family is, her mother loves me too. Loves me.
Right.
We're all family.
And
it's no drama.
That's how it should be.
I'm not sleeping with her. I ain't going back and forth doing none of that. Man, they can come over the house, spend the night all they want. My son get to acting up. He calling me. She calling me.
That's right.
And it's just cool. I don't have that, what they call that baby mama drama. We're all cool.
Man, I really want us to get back to that, but I think a lot of times what we are in this world is that a lot of ladies are bringing babies into situations that are unfavorable. They're using sex as a sport, and when you do that, it complicates things because now we got a baby coming and ain't nobody love nobody. You know what I'm saying? And we connected, we trauma bonded on these drugs and on this alcohol, and and now we got a whole baby and the dynamics change, and it's like everybody looking crazy.
And it's a lot of that is not her fault. And a lot of it is not the man's fault, but it's all of our fault. I hope that makes sense.
It make a lot of sense.
Like this Cardi B situation. I be trolling on those posts, and Offset shouldn't have never cheated. And my thing is me being real partial to women. Again, I have 4 sisters that raised me and a mother, and they protected me. They're all beautiful. I didn't see men running in and out. You never saw that.
Because there was a certain standard that we were held to. Like, you just did certain things you wouldn't do.
And all I would say about that situation is how it looks. You know what I'm saying? And see, me, I know that every nation on the planet, every nation is judged by the moral compass of its women, how the women are,
Yeah.
because the women are the first teachers of all beings. So, looking at that situation, she was sleeping with Mr. Diggs while she was pregnant. She admitted to it. Cool. Then she had
But
a.
that's not cool.
I mean,
Like,
but then she had a baby by someone who's not her husband. I understand that, but you just had a baby by your husband. Then you drop another baby, and a lot of thank God it's only a small amount of females who agree with that, and it doesn't look good.
man, let me tell you something. The one thing that my mom kind of raised us on is doing things in decency and in order, right? And we know,
Yeah.
we know sometimes you can stray away from that. But my
Yes,
mama was a
yes.
big. Our family is still big on
Yeah.
doing things in decency and in order.
Yes.
And we know things happen. We know
Don't make
all of this.
mistakes, blah, blah,
That's
blah.
all. That's all well and good.
Yes.
But you have to do things, and a lot of times you can kind of tell how people feel about that situation when it come out, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when you come out, you're already showing, right? You're pregnant. Just being honest with you, if you was okay with your situation or you were happy about your situation, that wouldn't have been how it played. It kind of played out like that until you couldn't play out no more,
Yeah.
right? And now
Yeah.
we got this big album coming, and we're doing this and we're doing
Yeah.
that. So I'm totally with you on doing things in decency and in order. And when you don't do that, just being honest with you, got to stand on it.
Yeah, you gotta stand on it.
And standing on it look different for a lot of people, but for the majority, you gonna get some backlash.
See, me, I love my people, right? It's, men and women. I'm a big advocate for the men, of course. Hard on the women, yes. And here's why. I know that perception is everything.
Yep.
And I want to be a part of a very proud and regal race of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, like Mr. Diggs, right? Have all the babies you want, but it's the manner on what it looks like. It just looks like you just. It just looked like you just raw dogging everything
you come across.
that looks
like,
bad on the men.
I absolutely agree.
That looks bad on the men.
That's
I get
right.
what you're doing, but there's a way. You said in decency and order. It shouldn't even
right.
be really public. But then on Cardi B's side, it's like a, dang baby, that's and you got a lot of women that's looking up to you, but that's not the way you want to present that to the young girls.
You don't even want to present it to your daughter like that. You don't
No.
even want it to look like that to your own daughters.
Yeah.
And because she's always said, she's not anybody's role model, and we get that. But when you get to a certain level, you don't have any control over
Yeah.
that. But when you start having your own kids,
Yeah.
then you understand why things have to be done in a certain way, and things change. But just being honest with you, look at the guys who went out here and had all of these babies by all these different women, how they look at life now, because you actually chose to go out here and
Yeah.
create all these broken homes.
Yeah.
And now when they do interviews, it's years later, and they like, I don't think that was the
Case
the
in point,
best
that
thing
one
to
dude,
do.
what is that play from Kid and Play? Boy, you see
Perfect
play,
example.
boy, play like this right here now.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't.
Because bring shame back. That's how it's
Yeah.
supposed to be, just being honest with you. And it's kind of like, bring shame back, man. Some of this stuff y'all doing, just being honest
Yeah.
with you, I understand that you get a chance to do whatever you want to do. We got free will. We do. We have all of that. But come on, man. This stuff will be played back in years, and
Yeah.
you'll look at it, and
Yeah.
you'll be disgusted with what is being presented. And it's kind of like it's a resentful
Yeah.
feeling.
Thankfully, though, even though it might seem like this on the internet, thankfully, those are a small percentage of people. There's more great and good
I absolutely
people.
agree.
There's more great and good people than there are terrible ones.
Absolutely.
Slick says
I think so too.
all her babies are by one dude besides the new one,
Good.
And if you can afford it and the kids are taken care
See,
of,
there we go.
people should not look at women
No.
fucking out.
There we go,
No,
right
'cause
there.
Even though you can
There we
afford
go.
it, believe it or not, in motherhood, and I know
Can
Slick
I ask a
can,
question?
Yeah.
Slick can
I know we
understand
get.
this
I know
too.
we apply pressure to our women because they are our women.
Yes.
But we also have to realize that there are women out there in other palm-colored ethnicities that are doing exactly the same.
You don't
things.
see it though.
Well, I mean, regardless if you see it or not, the point being is that they are doing it, and I think we apply so much pressure to ours because, to be honest with you, the media wants to put that out for us.
We're on the world stage.
Right? They want to put
We
that out
set the
front.
world trend, so that's why, because everybody's watching us and they're gonna do what we do because we're just those people. Then I would suggest that we set a more of a regal standard than that of a low one.
Far, yeah.
I get it, and all I'm trying to make the point. Let me get it out. Is that we apply pressure to our women, but we let other women slide. And how is that fair to us as
but we
women,
don't, though.
as men when we let them slide? We do actually because we apply a lot of.
What do you
pressure
mean
to
by
our
we
women.
let them slide?
No, we don't. I
'Cause
can.
like you said, we're on the world stage, and everything that happens bad for us and our people is put out there.
It's amplified.
It's amplified. So we got to realize that those. I'm gonna give you a good example. SNAP benefits. If you go by what the media says and how people present it, you would think that every last one of us, because we're only 14% of the population, and 14% of the population gets SNAP. So you would think that every last one of us, all of us in this room, get SNAP benefits if the way it's presented. And that's just not the case because we don't all get it, and most of us don't get it. So
We're the last on that list.
right. So
Right.
so the amplification can be a falsification as well. So we gotta we gotta make sure that we put things forward and make sure that we do apply pressure because we need to.
Yeah.
But we also got to make sure to let our women know and our kids and each other as men know that we like I always say, black men take care of their children because the amplification is black men don't take care of their children.
The CDC has it right now. Anybody can go look
Right.
it up. That black men makes the most greatest and most involved fathers.
Okay.
See, the thing is, here's why. I get what you're saying. Me personally, I don't care what other women do. I'm not a part of that group. And heavy is the head that wears the crown. If you're going to be kings and queens, then the crown is very heavy. All them other groups of people ain't got on no crowns. They not watching them other groups. They only watch us because we are those people.
And we're the ones with the most influence. But to be perfectly
There
honest,
we go.
if you really look at it though, and this is the God honest truth, I've seen it myself. There are other ethnicities that go through the same thing that black women do, but they don't get a pass either. I've seen I
They get
guess
kicked
it
out the
depend-
group.
Yeah, they don't get a pass. A lot of them actually have to, kind of
They
guide
have to
themselves
exit the group.
through. Yeah,
It's like
do.
what Donna just said. Yeah, of course they have those people that divest from their normal culture, but they cannot do it within the culture. They got to go on somewhere else. with that.
They got to move around.
Yeah,
And
they
I'm
gotta
gonna
go
tell you
somewhere else
something
with
that was so thought out the other day. This guy made a video, and he was just like, with the other ethnicities, he was talking about how the guys are typically saying, we're passport bros. We're going here. We're doing this with other ethnicities because they're easier. They're easier to get along with. They're this, they're that, and they're going.
Yeah.
He going on, and he was just like, he said, I want my black women to sit this out. He said, I want y'all to sit all the way down because this ain't y'all fight. I want to know, how do other ethnicities of women feel when men say that? Like, you're easier to manipulate. You're easier, da-da-da. Because they do make it seem like they immediately put black women in competition with other ethnicities
I can actually
of women.
tell you because I work for
And it's
Delta.
like, what?
I worked for Delta for 7 years, and I've traveled quite a few places. And this is where I kind of get this. Hold on, we doing something wrong. They don't say anything. You know why? Because it's like this: if you raise a baby and you never feed the baby sugar from jump, then they'll never want sugar. They're raised a certain way
Okay.
all their lives. So it's a culture. It's actual culture and custom.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So like when we step out the plane, I urge every man and woman, if you got a girl, get a passport. You and your girl go out to another country. You stay like 10, the woman, stay like 10 steps behind them. Y'all walk through city and then see how them women treat them. And that might wake you up.
So that's more like.
Because they finna treat him like a king. They're going to be throwing themselves at him. You're going to see them treating us so great with so much respect and reverence.
So you think it's more cultural?
It is
than
cultural.
Anything. Okay.
Yeah. Because every culture values its men because we're the ones that have to die. We're the ones that have to dig the ditches. We're the ones that have to do the nasty jobs. And the women know that you're not going to do those jobs. So they actually revere their men. The men are the protectors, the one who has to die. The men are and then we're every woman's son. See, when I see a woman, I tell her, hey, I'm your son. I'm what you made me. Because you're the first teachers of all beings on the planet.
Okay, so I can kind of see that, but the guy was just like, how does that make other ethnicities of women feel?
It
you know,
they love. Watch this. Remember, we're the world trendsetters. Even when we acting a fool, you got some over there in Bulgaria talking just like a hood chick over here. That's how much influence we have.
Oh wow.
When they learn English, they start learning our slang with it.
Okay.
I've seen this online.
Oh, now I can definitely agree with that because English is one of the hardest languages to learn, right? And it's because there are so many exceptions to the rules. So when they learn to speak English, they do have to learn our dialect. They do have to learn certain things.
And they prefer to learn our dialect.
Correct. And that's like because they want to be able to relate. They want to be able, to really take it there. So I know with the genre of music that you're doing now, you will be in touch with, in contact with other ethnicities and other groups that you'll have to not really cater to or anything like that, but you'll have to actually deal with.
Well, see, me
Are
as a
you
country,
prepared?
I'm a country artist, by the way, everybody.
Yes,
how
yes,
y'all
yes,
doing?
you are.
And I know, look at me, yeah. And but you have to understand that country is a child of blues, and we all know where these things come from, and it's okay. And I grew up in Pascagoula, Mississippi. That means I grew up around so-called trailer trash. I grew up around Vietnamese that shrimped. I grew up around Africans. And I went to school with our lighter, pale white folks. Okay. I grew up around them, and a lot of them. I'm talking about. Some of my best friends are what they call rednecks. Okay. Y'all will look at these. Excuse me, but y'all will look at a lot of these white folks and be thinking that they don't like you. And when I tell you ain't nobody more hood than white folks, you have to go into a trailer. When you just go down and see they walk in the store and their feet be black and they don't have on no shirt, but they be some of the coolest people and will actually shoot for you. Yeah, it's the strangest thing. You'll think they racist, but no, the ones that might be racist got on suits. It's not them. And I grew up in Mississippi, and I'm a Mississippi boy, and I'm telling you that.
So how did you actually navigate towards country versus the typical hip hop artist, or how did that happen?
Growing up in Mississippi,
okay.
Because just think about what's playing down there. All the regular, I'm from the swamp. We got an alligator farm off Highway 90. It's no buses down there or no train to go to Lenox Mall. If you don't know how to, we had vocational Votech in our high school. You come out being a welder or auto mechanic,
okay.
HVAC. You come out of high school with them kind of qualifications.
Really?
And you can go to the shipyard, pipe fit, and do all that. All that was playing on their radio. What you think they playing our music or they playing country music?
I could see them playing country.
Yeah, see how that works? I'm
right.
from, you done been to Biloxi, so then I've always did R&B. All that stuff is related, and you know, I myself am a vulgar man, but my music is pure, because it's a gift. It's not mine. The music and the talent I have it's something I'm borrowing from the Most High.
Okay.
And the Most High just let me use it right now.
And it definitely because I mean, I was impressed to actually see it, because let me just say this: how I originally met Andy Griffin or came in contact with Andy Griffin was from you giving back in the community with haircuts.
Oh, damn.
It's
Oh,
been,
wow.
I mean, I'm talking about this
Dang.
was years and years ago.
Dang.
Remember when the young lady got unalived on Old National who was working at the liquor store?
Yes.
You know how long ago that's been,
That was
right?
Yep.
So it was like, I think you guys did some kind of giveaway I think it was like right before that. And that's when I was like, dang, okay. I reposted something from your page saying you guys come out, do this, do that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And shortly after that is when I saw you go live regarding the situation at the liquor store.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute. So that's how long I've been just kind of in contact with you.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yes, that's where it
were,
originally came from.
No.
Someone sent it to me saying that you were doing the thing with the community with the haircuts, and then I'm like, okay, cool. So I reposted it and was just kind of, people was asking about it, and
oh, thank you.
yeah, it was asking me. I'm like, honestly, at the time, I'm like, honestly, I don't know them. Somebody sent this to me,
Right.
and I reposted, and it was like, what?
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, because the person that sent it to me, I felt like was a real. I think it may have been Tori.
Dang, I remember.
I think it may have
Probably
been Tori.
was Tori, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tori 100, man.
Yeah, I think
you
it
know,
was
next year, man,
Tori.
we in the game. Next year, man, they unfairly got my boy up out of there because they know he was finna be the new city councilman, man. Shout out to Tori 100. He been putting in work for College Park. I mean, by the way, I'm College Park Old National. All damn a native. I've been here all my life. And we've been like the things. I'm a barber by trade. We would have boys working in the barber shop. We tell the women drop his butt off. He'll come back with some money, but we gonna get him right.
Right.
So that kind of stuff just wasn't never publicized. It wasn't no need to publicize that.
That was the thing.
You understand
You're
what I'm
absolutely
saying?
right.
We've been doing that for years.
Been in the community doing it, and I was just really impressed. So to see that, like you said, you're a barber by trade, but to actually see you get out there in the community, then you're making these live videos just showing what's going on on that.
It was hood news. I stopped it though. You know
you
why I
kept
stopped
it
that?
going. Why?
Here's why I stopped it, because I started realizing that the things that I was showing was just way too negative, and I didn't want nobody.
Okay.
I didn't want nobody to really get that idea like, oh man, where they live, that's trash. I didn't want to start, because it started feeding a narrative that I really want to clean up.
Okay.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I respect that. I can see that.
That's why I stopped it, because I done went viral with that like twice, 2 or 3 times, but that's why I stopped it. Like, because every time
because
I
you
report...
know that's what will go viral. Like, you doing the good shit, it's not going to do that. It's the negative. But I'm gonna tell you the upside to that, right? You start bringing people to your page because they're thinking that's what they're going to get.
Right.
But when they get there, it's like, surprise, motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I started, it's like, man, because it was one time, bad stuff happens everywhere. You go to Lenox Mall. Lenox Mall over there in Buckhead is worse than Old National.
oh, man.
Old National chilling right now.
I absolutely agree.
And you know how I know Old National is chilling? I did my first mic drop on Old National by the car wash, the famous,
Really?
by the famous car wash that done made some millionaires, or it turned you the other way, right there by the Sitco, because you know our barbershop was right there. It's Infamous. Shout out to Infamous. You know what I'm saying? Infamous Tats and Infamous Cuts. You know what I mean? I'm no longer there anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, shout out.
It is what it is. Shout out, love. And now I done seen Scrappy. He's shooting the mic drop over there in the middle of Old National.
Yep.
I'm seeing Jermaine Dupree over there. I'm seeing some other guys I don't know from somewhere else over here. And now they over there. But, you know, I guess they found out that, you know, this ain't 7 years ago. Because had that been 7 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Exactly. So I was really, you know, I didn't like the fact that they did Tory out of the city council
man.
seat, but I am happy to know that he is supporting certain people.
Yeah.
With putting it out there. I saw on your page where you were supporting
Ray Mills. Yeah, man. We know him.
Right.
And he's very intelligent.
He sure is. And what I like
know what
about
I'm
him,
saying?
he's actually putting in the groundwork, right?
Yeah.
So to see him out here beating the pavement, actually going house to
Yeah.
house, and I don't know if you guys know, but we are in a situation where we did early voting for 2 weeks, and now early voting is over. It ended yesterday,
Yeah.
but we have to go out and vote on Tuesday if you'd missed the early voting part.
Yeah.
And there are some very, very important elections going on, and yeah, for each, and this is for each county, each city, all of that. Like, it's some major things going on, and a lot of times people don't really highlight what needs to be highlighted. A lot of times they go to trashing other opponents, this, that, and the other. But the realness of it is, if you are a person that is a voter, if you're an informed voter, if you're a person that gets into this lifestyle and know that, being honest with you, we don't know if it count or not, but you want to get in there just in case it
locally
do.
it does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you one of those people that
very
because you hear a lot of people say, well, man, they don't say every time I vote, da-da-da-da, and it's like, just vote just in case.
Now, locally, it really does. And the reason why, Tory, man, Tory been putting in work.
Oh, yeah.
We grew up in College Park. Our thing was, we don't really want anybody to, this is what I personally believe. You shouldn't be a police if you didn't grow up in that neighborhood or grow up in that area. They shouldn't even have you over there. And if you're mayor or councilman, you needed to be done growed up over there.
Because you have a different appreciation. And I often tell people that you have a different appreciation for the area that you you grew up in, that you loved and you take pride in. And I know for myself, like, my dad was killed in the line of duty doing exactly that. My daddy believed in police, like black police policing us.
Yes.
Like, that's what he was all about.
Yes.
And the main reason was because he was like, when I look at my black brother, even if you're on drugs, even if you're having issues or not, I look at my brother.
You're going to see little Juju now.
Right, like, I look at my brother. But my colleagues, they're not going to be able to look at my brother like I look at my brother. They immediately get offensive. They immediately might want to shoot or anything because they don't know my brother like I know my brother.
Right.
So my daddy was big on that. Us policing each other,
that's
one
what
another.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't really understand it, but I can honestly say, man, we got this election on Tuesday. If you didn't get a chance to early vote, and I get it because a lot of us did not, but if you get a chance to vote on Tuesday, man, go ahead. And then we even have the situation. Yeah, we even got the situation with getting somebody in to help us with these utility bills, right? Especially with Georgia Power.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand our bills over the past 3 years have gone up 6 times.
Went up.
Yeah, and it's kind of like we didn't start paying attention until we had to, right?
Yeah.
Because you looking at a bill that's $700 and you're like, what the hell happened? Yeah, and it puts you in a different place, and now you have a chance to actually try to put somebody in there that can maybe relate to what we got going on.
We're going to be switching it over to our 3-year-old
Yeah, like seriously. Like, you know, back in the day.
Like, hold on, dog.
Hey, that's what we had to do what we had to do. And that's why I always tell people, like, black people are just really resilient, all of us. Not just, even the ones that done forgot where they come from, we're resilient people. So when they talk about cutting EBT,
we ain't worried about none of that.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we tripping, but we ain't really tripping because we know we got to eat regardless.
Right, cut it.
So
we already know.
We the ones who know how to survive.
We already know Bobo and them gonna go in Kroger's and steal some ribeyes. We gonna buy them from them.
Exactly.
We ain't telling y'all.
Somebody is going, like, we're gonna make a way. Like, that's just what it is. Like, but just being honest with you, because a lot of people's like, yeah, this going on, and we're like, oh, okay. But I did hear one solution that really, kind of hit home with me, and that was they counseling certain things that they feel like affect black people. Let's counsel what what we know, what we can hit them, and that's in the pockets. Because at the end of the day, in the beginning, black people gonna shop, right?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Like we're gonna shop. We're gonna stimulate this economy. But when we see that things are being deliberately done to try to hurt us, we got to figure out that that's not the way to go.
The only thing they understand is money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we have to figure out a way to remove it.
And what things you think that they're deliberately doing to directly try to hurt us?
Well, when it comes, just being perfectly honest, me personally, I don't really know if it's being done to deliberately hurt us because, like I said, I'm a black mother, so I'm kind of out of the situation. Right. I'm the black mother of adult children. Right. So I'm just kind of removed out of any of the situations to a certain extent anyway, because I don't have anything to do with EBT, but I know that these things affect us as a whole.
It does, but we tend to think that things are about us, but when you look at those stats, and I've looked at them extensively to see, because I know, boy, they be having a hard time giving us $25, and we make one mistake about it, they hurry up and cancel our joints. When I looked at the top of like who's receiving it the most, it sure ain't us.
Oh no, it's not.
So if let's just say they wanted to cut it off, it would be hurting a whole nother group of people. And it ain't us.
But the only thing is, we'll receive the remnants of it. We'll receive the effects of it as well. So, like,
the fastest way that you can get rid of something is to say that black folks is getting it more. So you'll get people to vote against their own best interest if they say that we are getting more than what they are getting. That's all it's about. We are not getting any more than anyone else.
No.
If you give the perception that that is the case, you'll get people to vote against their own best interest every time.
But if you know what's really going on in this world,
so say no ice on the mic, Nick Smith slide.
Tell her it was either that or cough. Hello. So it's kind of like if food stamps only benefited black people, it would not exist. That's just like with other things that people try to make a perception of it only assisting us. It wouldn't exist because it wasn't designed for that.
No.
You know, so from the beginning, but when a lot of times people don't really understand that, so they do think that it's about
us. It ain't.
And it's not. But my thing is, I just want people to understand that regardless of what you believe in or what you go towards or lean towards, just being honest with you, we're all affected. Because you think about the if EBT assists with like millions of dollars of revenue for grocery stores and stuff, you think about them not receiving that money, so that means that food is going to go bad. Food, like it's a domino effect. So now we got our truck drivers that will be out of work because what's the point of delivering the food if ain't nobody buying it? So that's what I'm saying when I say
then prices go up.
Yeah, now here we are at higher prices. So that's what I'm saying. Like I just want people to understand that we're all affected by it, regardless if it's indirectly or directly.
It's not just us; it's all of us.
Yes, it's everybody. So that's why I try to make it a point of saying it's not about black people at all. It's about all of us. Well, I don't care what you look like. You will be affected by the decisions that are going on right now.
And guess what we're going to be doing? The moment it cut off, that very Sunday, we're going to be line dancing, still smoking hookah.
Yeah.
We're still going to be...
we're going to be moving around. But because that's what we've learned.
Makes us closer and makes us make a united front and circle them wagons.
Because what it's telling us is, well, maybe it's time for us to come more together like other nations do.
Oh yeah. Now see, that's what. But see, that's what. Thank you. That's what I get from situations like this. It's almost like they're pushing us together because it's like, okay, if we can't do that, let's do this. So that's what I'm hoping and praying for too. Like back in the day, man, I can remember us having like we didn't. I don't think our generation called them rent parties and stuff like that. But when you knew somebody was struggling or going through something,
that's the 70s. My mama and them told me about that.
We stood in the gaps for one another. It wasn't about talking about you and saying, "Oh, you know, such and such." No,
it sure wasn't.
It wasn't. Your mate could because the realness of it is, I know. When I'm a little bit older than my mama was when she lost her husband. So when you lose a whole person, you're taking away income. That's a hardship. You're taking away everything. So back in the day when that happened,
everybody
we stood in the gap for one another.
You know why they don't? Why you think they don't do it now?
Why?
Because everybody want to look good on that darn Instagram.
That's
everybody want to look good on that darn Facebook. Everybody is living their best life and traveling, and this is why we done got the big head now. We making all this money now, or at least it look like it. Because perception is everything.
I really, situations like this, I can be honest with you. I do pray that if, we're going to get through it regardless because we know that.
Yeah, we good.
But I still want it to be where people going back to that.
You can go across the street and get some sugar.
Yes, and the world don't have to know that you came over and got it.
Get a loaf of bread.
Come on. Why I got to know that such as like you can read some people's stuff on social media and you know exactly what happened, and it's like, why do I could have went my whole life without knowing Shaniqua needed that.
Right, they said they should have never gave us internet.
No, seriously, it's a gift and a curse. But the thing about it is though, our generation is the last generation that actually lived in this world without it. We didn't grow out of it.
We the last.
Right, we had to learn this. Now our kids, they were born into this.
I'm still learning this
stuff. So we still learning it. So it's a gift and a curse. And when I always said it, especially to artists and people that are into like music and things like that, because it's a gift and a curse. Like you want your presence on social media to be kind of accommodating. You want people to gravitate towards you so they can support your music or support your craft or whatever, but you also want to be realistic. And it's a balance. So as an artist, I'm just curious to know how you balance it.
Do you know how I'm just coming out of that? Everybody be on, oh man, it's you got to do content. And I get it. Yes, they're right. But we grew up without that stuff. Right. So I'm like my privacy. We grew up in a generation where we seen somebody taking a picture. Hey man, don't be taking no picture. Right. Fuck you doing? But you might get beat up if you got caught taking a picture
on a sneak level. You ain't even tell me say cheese, so that means you sneaking.
Yeah, you don't take no picture over here. So
right.
And so now, at first, I was even trying to, maybe I can get an AI character and then just put it out, and I just sing, and then
what we just talking about that last week.
Like so I can just. Cause I don't want to.
That's what people are doing now.
I never want to walk somewhere and somebody coming up to me, oh Andy. I might be like, dude, it's just me. Can I fucking eat my food? But this ain't that serious.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
Nigga, this ain't serious.
Because you grew up in Atlanta, and for us, so like
it's another nigga.
Like but that's because of where we grew up. This is the God honest truth, and I had to realize this because. I'm like, what the hell? But when you grow up in Atlanta and when you grow up in the surrounding areas, it's different because we might see who other people call a celebrity. Like, say for instance, if you got cousins from out of town and you call them and they call you and they say, because we'll be in town. We like, okay, cool. They don't know that if they go to Papa Do's that they might run into T.I. or... They don't. It's just some things that they don't really know, and it's common to us.
It just ain't nothing.
Yeah, so we looking like.
I had a dude the other day on Facebook. He said, "Man, you chasing fame." I said, "Anybody that knows me know that's not true. How am I chasing fame?" It's like.
My thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Why would you not though?
Right. Me personally, I'm totally honest, man. I never cared about no famous. That's like, I don't care about that. Man, we went to Banneker High School. We all famous.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm from College Park.
Correct.
in Mississippi, but I stay in College Park and I've been in College Park. Man, we from College Park. That shit already famous.
Exactly.
Whole national. Just
So
talking about.
that's what I'm saying. So it's certain stuff when people will in their minds, people will actually they'll gather what they think you own, and they won't even ask you, right? They won't even ask. They won't even. They'll just make a whole situation out of something, and you'll be looking at them like, "Damn, you crazy." But that's how people's minds work. For real.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
They'll have something in their mind that they've gathered, and they putting two and two together. And you're like, you ain't even asked me.
No.
You don't want the truth.
You of all people, you should like my history online. You should already know what people. I'm talking about. So many folks say I'm gay, and yeah, I'm gay, cause gay means happy fool.
Right.
Go back to school, dude. I'm gay most of the times. How about it?
Right.
But I'm no homosexual.
Exactly.
You understand me?
But that ain't how they gonna. That's not how they gonna look at it. But I get a kick out of seeing how people actually think because it gives you an idea. You just be like, okay.
Slick says people are messy as fuck, and you can reach out and touch people easier via social media.
Exactly. So that's kind of like what social media did for most people. It gave them a voice.
A lot of them don't need no voice.
Right.
Because until you talk to someone face to face, I don't care what's online. Until you talk to them, you can't gauge what they really are on online. I don't care what they saying.
But that's why I'm big on people actually getting to know people as people, like versus anything else. That's one of we really do, and that's one of the things that I honestly take pride in because, like when we do interviews with people, we allow things to flow how they flow because we want people to actually get to know the artist. We want people to actually know who you are because people can make up stuff. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. When I figured out that people can make up something in their mind about certain things. And it's not really up to you to change their mind to a certain extent.
Right.
But sometimes it happens how it's supposed to, right? Because if in your mind you've already, because you made up your mind who you feel like this person is.
Right.
But when you actually talk to them or you see them, you like.
It's a totally different thing. Totally different vibe.
Like, oh.
Because we done lost that connection now, man.
I absolutely agree.
That's why I said, like, our generation, I believe. Like, I believe that we're the best generation.
I do too.
Because we're the last ones to have gardens in the background, in the backyard. We didn't grow up with the phone, so we got the skills to be able to know how to go out and mingle and talk with people.
That's right.
And meet them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We was riding bikes, drinking out of hose water. You know what I mean? Drinking out the faucet.
We lived. We lived.
So now, this social media stuff, you'll have, I guess it's just not cool to follow people back. That shit lame. That shit lame as hell. You a lame, you do that. You lame. You follow me, I follow back.
Exactly. When I tell you that is
lame, man.
Super. That when I tell you, I promise you, I was trying to figure out. So I'm just now knowing that on Instagram you can't follow back over 7,500 people. Well, how in the hell I'm supposed to know that? I'm just trying to figure out. I'm sending them.
Didn't know that
let me
at all.
tell you what's crazy. I'm sending in emails because I'm one of them people. You follow me, I want to follow you back. But when I noticed that my following number wasn't moving as fast as my following them, I was like,
wow,
what
you
the
gotta
world?
be kidding me for real.
So I sent an
Like
email.
that?
Yeah, so I sent an email to them, and I'm asking them. I'm like, I'm unable to follow back. Like, what's going on? And they told me that I was at my limit. And I said, what limit? What is the limit? Because I was confused. I said, what's the limit? They told me that it's 7,500. Unless, like, you're following somebody and they deactivate their page and then they reactivate their page, then they may let you do over, like, 20 people or something like that if it's a situation like that.
That's messed up.
Yes.
I wanted to be the first one to have the same amount of. I wanted to have like
and I thought I was tripping.
No, I got 19.4 on Instagram. I wanted 19.4 on of me following. I wanted it to always be balanced
That's
because I don't never see
I
that.
wanted, and
That's-
I did
you wanted
not.
that too?
Yes,
That's
and
what
that-
I want.
And
You know what I mean?
that's what I'm telling you. I'm sending these emails. First of all, it took 4 tries for
that's
them to even email me back and tell me like, "Ma'am, you stupid because you didn't know that." And I'm like, "Hell no, how I'ma
Shit,
know
you
that?"
just taught me that.
I'm telling you,
I ain't know
I
that.
never knew that.
I didn't
And
know
so when I sent the email and I'm like, "Well, what's the limit?" And they said 7,500. I was like, "But how?" Because I've been past 7,500 followers years ago. So that's why, but it made sense because I promise you, everybody that followed me, I was hitting the follow back button. But then I go back and I'm like, nah,
I never
thought
heard
I
of
was
no
fuck-
weirdo stuff. The
Yes,
internet,
I
man, to
promise.
me, it's weird. I guess you get to perceive to other people how whatever you want them to perceive. And I don't know. I'm just real.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
Me too. And that's what I was like. I don't ever want to. I don't really ever want to be that person that kind of forget. Like I started social media on some have fun type of thing and marketing, promotion, stuff like that. Like that's what I started it for.
Yeah.
So I don't ever want to lose sight of that.
Right.
So that's why it was so important to me for the numbers to balance. And then when we were a couple of years ago, remember we noticed that people was following to unfollow. And we was like, what is that about?
Oh yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah, we didn't even know what that
They'll
was
do-
about
yeah,
because
they'll do that.
that was crazy to us. Like if I follow you, I don't even know what will make me unfollow you.
These folk weird,
They just try to get their numbers up, so they'll follow you. You
Right.
follow them back, then they'll go back
These
and
folk
unfollow you.
weird, man.
So-
they weird.
Yeah, it just get kind of weird. Which I want to hear. Let me tell you what I want to hear. The song that you actually released on Friday.
Okay.
So that one is called Hollow, right?
Yeah, it's called Hollow, and that's a song Joe did back in 2016.
Do we have that one
Send me
yet?
that one.
Oh, we got it. We got
It's in the email, I believe.
Let me look at the email.
Yeah, look, it's got go down to the
So-
bottom of it, and
So what kind of influenced you to tap back in on a Joe type vibe?
Well, Joe actually that song, it's a country song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on YouTube and everything. You can go listen to it. He did a country song. He didn't really sing it country because, of course, he's Joe. He gonna sing it how he sing
Right.
it. And I was like, man, let me go ahead and do this record. I mean, I've been listening to it for almost 10 years. But not a lot of people. I think it only got like 64,000 or 100,000 views or something like that on his page. And,
So I guess the question for me is as an artist, how do you strategically kind of see if that's when it comes to like remakes and songs that, like you said, you've been listening to for 10 years, like how do you strategically say, okay, I think this is one of the ones that I want to try?
If when how you be listening to something, I listened to it for 10 years. That mean I like it.
Right.
Then I'm a Joe fan anyway too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Joe, man, dude, I always listen to country music again because I'm from Mississippi.
Right.
That's all they played on the radio. That's just what it is. We got 93 BLX. They play hip hop too. But man, if you around old folks, you ever go to the old folk club, that hole in the wall. But they ain't playing no darn rap in there, boy. They
That is
playing
true.
blues and country.
And I did hear you say that country is a deviation from blues.
Yeah, it's a child of country is a child of blues.
Cool.
Comes out of that, and of course you know where this stuff comes from. It just is. It's no strange to see. It's not strange to see someone like myself that looks like me doing country music. We've always done it.
Oh yeah, one of my
We've always been doing
one of
it.
my good homeboys actually started tapping into. I don't know if you know Blanco Brown. You know Blanco?
Oh, I don't know him personally, but I do know the name.
Yeah, so that's that's one of my homeboys, and
Yeah, he's real big.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, man, when they were into R&B heavy. My brother is a R&B producer,
Oh,
so my
wow.
brother did the music and stuff for a long time, and I remember when Blanco wanted to switch gears, and my brother was very encouraging, and he's like, go ahead. And when he did,
it's hand in hand. Like, watch this. Like, remember about us being these world trendsetters. All anyone has to do is go listen to 94.9, and what you finna hear is some R&B and some hip hop.
Yeah.
It just got a little country twang to it.
I absolutely agree. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even when because you know, like even when K Michelle dipped into that country music, like she said, this is really
And
a
that's
part of
something
where I'm
that's
from.
something she's been doing.
That's right. But people didn't really understand it because it's like, what is she doing? And it's like, man, she was super
And
dope
she's
at
doing
it too.
well at it right
Yeah,
now.
she's super dope. And I just, you know, and then we had Beyonce to come and she did her dip, and I'm like, okay, people are kind of getting an understanding of us. We like it all.
Exactly.
We want all of it.
If
like
it's good music, it's good.
That's right.
The largest, the most popular country song in the country today, or at least it has been for like the last year, is an old rap song by what's his name? Everybody in the club getting tipsy. What's his name? Jay somebody. What's his darn name? Whatever his name is. But that song is now a song sung by Shabuzi. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Yep, sure
That's
is.
a rap song.
Yep.
And it's the largest country song right now in the world.
Well, I'm super impressed. Did you get a chance to pull up? Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna listen to Hollow, and I'm gonna do me some videos.
Yeah, this is Hollow. Y'all go ahead and check that out on the YouTube, AndyGriffinJr.com, or Andy Griffin Jr. at YouTube, Instagram, anywhere. It's everywhere. Go check it out. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, whatever you want to do. Just say something. Share it. You know what I mean? Do something.
That's right. And Griffin is spelled with the E, not an I.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Griffen.
That's right.
JR. Oh, yeah. Get that now.
Have you ever looked up in the sky at night and seen nothing? Or driven down a road that just don't lead to something? Or turned over an empty hourglass, realize all the time you can't get back, then you're all alone. Then you wake up one day and she's gone. There's a key sitting on the empty table and a highway full of empty air. No car in the driveway parked, just some tire marks from when she disappeared. I guess I never really thought about tomorrow. I thought love was just something I can borrow. Now I'm stuck with a bitter pill to swallow. I'm so hollow. You ever had a hole in your heart so big it'll nickel? Every beat, every pulse has a memory that somehow follows. Ever picked up the phone to a dial tone? Ever walked in a house till nobody home? And just think to yourself, how the hell did I get here? There's a key sitting on the empty table and a highway full of empty air. No car in the driveway parked, just some tire marks from when she disappeared. I guess I never really thought about tomorrow. I thought love was just something I can borrow. Now I'm stuck with a bitter pill to swallow. I'm so hollow. Took everything you needed, took every bit of dream from it. No signs, no warning, girl, you let go. You just let go. Keep sitting on the empty table at a highway full of empty air. No car in the driveway parked, just some tire marks from when she disappeared. I guess I never really thought about tomorrow. I thought love was just something I can borrow. Now I'm stuck with a bitter pill to swallow. I'm so hollow.
That boy Joe.
That
boy Joe and Andy Griffin Jr. got down on that one, son.
Let me just say this, man. Focus. First of all, I ain't even know you could sing for real, and you can. Like I didn't even know that. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that boy Andy Griffin. Yeah, he can sing, man.
You really tapped into not only a great genre of music, but you are actually taking music that we know and making a difference with it, man.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Because that is one, man, I love that. Look, y'all, that's Hollow. And you heard him, you could get it on all the platforms.
Go on YouTube, go listen to Joe version, then tap right on over there to mine. Go like his, comment on his, then come on over there to mine, like and share and comment on that. You know what I mean? It's time for the one reason it's one of my homeboys. He a great writer. His name is Jar. He was like, man, we was just more interested in placing records because I'm also a producer, songwriter, and vocal producer.
Knew I was just about to ask you about that.
And I'm a trained musician for real. I play piano, I play trumpet. I was in band forever, orchestra, all that.
Really?
So I read music, yeah. And I've been raised around all music. Look at me. I've been to an opera. You know what I mean? I listen to Pavarotti. I listen to all music. If it's good, it's good. It's just what it is. He was like, we was trying to place records. And the single that's called I Wanna Go, I sent you the DJ pack to that. That's the single. And we was actually trying to place that until one day he was like, look, man, why don't you just be the artist? You know what I mean? Because I wasn't studying it for real. You know, I'd had my crack at it. And I had some success with music early on. You know, I have platinum plaques in my studio. And nobody ever know that. But now you do now for those watching this.
Right.
But I was like, yeah. I mean, I had no plans to be an artist, for real.
Really?
Nope.
And that's typically how it happens because, you know, that's how it was for Vito. And, like, y'all can write all day and just, you know, get somebody else to do it. But just being honest with it, can't nobody deliver them records like y'all can deliver your own. I'm just telling you that now.
And then that's funny you say that because I was like, well, if we do place the record, who gonna sing that shit like me?
Right.
I wasn't toot my own horn or nothing, but I was just like trying to.
Hey, you gotta be realistic.
What artist can we put this on and then he gonna deliver it like? He was like, bro, you might well just be the artist. And then that's how that happened. And that was like a little over a year ago. And
so getting back to you already having, you know, about with music, how long have you actually been in the industry?
About 2005.
Okay.
And I did some work on Yin Yang Twins. They're my homies right there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And on their very last album, United States of Atlanta, you can go find me on there singing on that record. And,
okay.
And we did a record last minute, made the cut, made the record, and that it ended up going triple platinum. So
really,
which one? Cool.
Which one was it?
That whole album went triple platinum.
Oh, okay,
okay. You know that was when they came out with the Whisper song, and all that.
Yes.
That album right there, they did really well, and I was glad to be a part of that. And been around, Jock. That's my partner. We all went to school together.
Right. Okay.
All them folks. I'm that era of Banneker when Ludacris and them was there. They was just in grades ahead of me, but
correct.
You know what I'm saying? But
well, that's the good thing about Atlanta is that regardless of when it was, like most of the time they kind of reach back. So it's kind of like even if you didn't go to school with them then, because I went to Doug.
Okay, you went to Doug.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's one of my fishing grounds over there.
Exactly. So you
went over there with T.I. was over there.
So all of us kind of like we're in that same.
Yeah, Slick said bedroom boom. Bro. Guess what, bro?
Remember.
I was the one who originally demoed that record before Avant got on it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's how it is here, man. We get a chance to collab and work with all kind of people. So let me ask you this: with you tapping into the countryside of music and doing these things, have you thought about any collabs that you could do with anybody, or like who would you want to work with?
The one I would want to work with, see, I'm in what they call outlaw country. See, I'm one of them folks. I go over there and want to do one with Willie Nelson. I want to do one with Morgan Wallen, of course.
Okay. Okay.
There's Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
And this group that really got me to loving country music. But this a long time. It's a group. Their name is Diamond Rio. And man, they music is country music is like what Boys to Men them was doing. It was just about high frequency love,
right,
relationships,
right.
And I decided to go ahead and be an artist because it was like, wait a minute, dude. When he said go ahead and do it, I've always could sing, but I never desired fame. I'll just rather have placed the record and then been a ghost that you didn't know. You had to go look up on the credits and
see who.
I would have preferred that, but. Being that I'm borrowing this gift, I'll go ahead and use this one last little shot right here, and it's a chance for me to put out music that kind of starts healing you.
Absolutely,
Instead
because
of
we
this,
need it.
you know what we got going on.
Yeah, we need it, and that's the God on the truth. Like
you know what we got going on.
We truly need it, and I always say that because when we were younger, just being honest with you, music made us want to love.
Yeah.
It made it was a whole different vibe. So
Yeah.
when you hear all of this other stuff that a lot of these children are having to endure now, it's like what? No.
We are doing what our parents was telling us. They thought our parents thought we was crazy. Right.
They did. They was
Remember how they thought we were crazy?
What?
Now we looking at our kids like y'all crazy. Yeah, right.
Like, yeah,
now we looking at now we see what they was talking about.
Right.
And that's but it's a lot of great music out.
Oh yeah.
And I'm real thankful for this Southern Soul movement.
Me too.
Cause they got everybody out dancing.
Too, yes.
You see everybody out dancing now.
Yes.
Niggas ain't just in the sections and looking with bottles. They out line dancing.
When I tell you, I am so excited about this part of the game, and I promise you because. So now we're in an era where, because a lot of people don't get this, we're in an era where we can actually relate to our children on certain levels with music, right?
Yeah.
So because a lot of these kids, they high energy, they want to get out there in them boots and, you know what I'm saying? And now we got a chance, like, just being honest, as parents, we have a chance to connect with our children on that level. We better take advantage of it.
I'm seeing it, doing that.
Yes.
I'm at the 50-yard line on Old National. There's a video shooting there a week ago. I'm in there talking to people, and there's a video shoot. I'm seeing mothers and daughters in that line dance with their fans.
Yep.
I'm seeing, and the dudes, everybody was really just grooving. I'm like, it looked like the new Soul Train in this bad boy.
And men aren't ashamed to be out there dancing.
Not
like,
no more.
We having fun.
Not no
Man,
more.
when I put up those videos with when I see the men out there line dancing and stuff, I'm telling you, it bring a whole different
Ain't that something?
value. Yeah, because you know how it is. Because it's so easy for y'all to get like
Yeah, we
embarrassed
hard.
and
We
stuff.
hard.
Yeah, y'all don't be wanting people to know
going
that side of y'all.
Right.
But to see these men, like, you can see this side of me. Let's go. Come on, baby.
Everybody. It's like the line. It's like the electric slide on steroids.
Yes.
And not everybody's really having fun. You got the men out there with the cowboy hats on.
Yes, and they
girls
really
out there
enjoying
with
it.
the
And my thing is, it's not even feminine. Like,
Nope.
it's still, these are masculine men that's really getting out there showing us how to do.
Yep.
Man, I'm telling you, I have a whole different appreciation. And I tell people that all the time. Like, regardless of what it look like to anybody else, man, keep this movement going.
That's why I said they can cut off food stamp. We still gonna be out there. We gonna be barbecuing and line dancing.
Dude, exactly.
Them ladies we gonna have on the cowboy hats, and the ladies gonna have on the boots, and the men.
That's right.
We gonna be good. And I'm very like this whole Southern Soul thing. That's another thing that made me say, you know what? Now it's obviously time. You got people out there saying, man, we don't want to hear the shoot 'em up, boom, 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 and the twerk no more.
That's right.
We wanna have some
We
fun
want
right
some
now.
happy music. We want some feel-good music. We want something we can turn on when we done had this long, crazy-ass day. We want to turn on something that's going to make us feel good. And that's the kind of music that you're delivering.
Right, man.
And you have to, just being honest with you, man, you have to get in when that's what
This
the
is
people are
it's
asking
great,
for.
It's great timing.
It surely
It's great
is. Timing is everything.
And
I love the idea of you tapping into this genre. I would love to see you actually perform. Do you have any performances coming up?
Yeah,
or
I've been doing a lot of out of town performances.
Okay.
I am gonna be doing one soon. I'll make sure I send that to you guys.
Absolutely.
I was supposed to do one yesterday. I just wasn't able to do that. But yeah, I do a lot of performing.
Okay.
And to any of you guys listening, man, if you want me to pull up and light the spot up real quick, and then I'll be out, I'll be happy to do that. I love doing that. It's better for me to do
because
that.
Let me just tell you, you're not the music that you bring is feel good music, but you don't necessarily look like that's what you're gonna bring, and that's what I love the most.
Everybody
right?
always say that. I didn't expect you were gonna do that.
Right. No, seriously, and I love that because that's what you're supposed to do.
I love it too because see, you know, a lot with our people. I'm like, okay, I do country music. Well, where's your cowboy hat and where's your boots?
Exactly.
I said, I got on some boots. I got on some Merrill boots.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, they not from They don't really know. I'm from Mississippi. Most of the country folks, they wear trucker hats.
Right. And you don't have to look
a T-shirt
certain way.
They might have on some work boots, but they might have on some Carhartt. And they wearing a trucker hat.
Mm-hmm.
And our people tend to think that country is cowboy hat and no, dog.
When I worked at the railroad, all them country white boys wore trucker hats.
Trying to tell you.
T-shirts.
And them work, and them work boots.
Always working on them trucks.
Oh wow! So I really do love that because you give like, it's almost like, you know how sometimes you can have a cookie, right?
Yeah.
And you think this cookie is an oatmeal raisin cookie, right? And I love oatmeal raisin, but when you bite into it, it's a chocolate chip.
Right,
and you like, oh, wait a minute, I like that even
chocolate.
more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It was like, the oatmeal raisin was going to be cool because, you know, I kind of did that. But then when you figure out it's a chocolate chip, it's like, wait a minute, hold on.
But I'm talking about, but you saying, like most time, every time I perform, that's the first thing they say to me. I didn't think you was finna. You didn't look like you was finna go do that.
Well, I look forward to supporting you, man. I look forward to supporting.
They said let them sing live now.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, let's go.
Wait a minute. What you gonna sing now?
Let me see. Shit, I was just singing, but we gonna crank it up some more.
You were.
Let them sing live now.
What's something that?
I'll definitely. Let me do my single.
Ooh.
Let me do the hook to my single. My single is "I Wanna Go," right?
Mm-hmm.
That's.
I can take the songs out. I can take the words out for you.
You can.
Oh yeah.
Man, go ahead. You can play it, but I was finna do it. Go ahead and play it. I wanna, cause I gave you the DJ pack. You got. I wanna go. I need y'all to learn that right there. That's the first line I want y'all to learn is I wanna go. That's real easy. Then the other one is I had one too many, two too many. That's it. I had one too many, two too many. That's all you gotta know. Right there.
All right.
Y'all sing that with me. You want me to sing, but you gonna sing with me.
Okay, we got you.
Play the vocals, just turn them down. Oh, they gonna learn this song. This is the single. Hey. Last night was a good night. Jaeger bombs and fireballs. Blonde hair with the red boots. The last thing that I recall, we were swimming in paradise. And I say we had it all. Temptation feels so good. Even if it's. Here we go. Watch this. I had one too many, two too many. Oh, I had one too many, two too many. 'Cause I wanna go where the bar don't turn that music up so they can get it.
Okay.
Sing this. I wanna go. Watch this. Disbelief and cigars, Mary Jane and Poppy's bars, pool shoes and old Chevys in we were swimming in paradise. I'd say we had it all. Temptation feels so good, even if it's not good at all. Flowy dress and G-strings. Miss Lot, we in that bitch, chill. Black in my mind. Over. All right, here we go. I wanna go. I had one too many, too many dreams, yeah. One too many. I had one too many, too many. I wanna go. I wanna go where the bar don't close and they open till forever in the morning. I wanna go where the bar don't close and they open till forever in the morning. Back to that place because we had a ball. Everyone partying and lifting it up. It doesn't matter if you're young or you're old. I wanna go. Man, run the record for them, man, so they can learn it, man. I'm gonna walk them back through it. Run that record real quick, man. I wanna go.
Yay! Come on, man.
We're gonna run that record, man. Play that record for them. That's the single right there.
When I tell you so, that one is already out on.
That's all.
Okay.
That's everywhere. That's Spotify. That's iTunes. That's everything.
I'm with it. Hey, I'm with it.
Go like that video on YouTube, AndyGriffinJr.com. We finna spin that record for you. This is the single.
That's right.
And it's out, man. We got the regular version, extended version.
I can't wait.
That's a fun one right here. Please go look at that video.
So this is the one that you've been performing.
This is that one I've been performing.
You know what? Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready, DJ Loud?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all check that record out now.
Last night was a good night. Jaeger bombs
And fireballs.
Blonde hair with the red
Blonde hair with the red boots, you understand me?
Last thing that I recall, we were swimming in paradise. Over and over.
Watch this, here we go. I had one too many.
I had one too many, too many. Oh, I had one too many, too many.
I wanna go.
I wanna go where the bar don't close and they open till forever in the morning. I wanna go, yeah, where the bar don't close and they open till forever in the morning. I wanna go, hey, back to that place because we had a ball. Everyone partying and living it up. It doesn't matter if you're young or you're old. I wanna go. Cars, Mary Jane and topless bars, pool shooters and poker cards, old Chevys and the mo guitars. We were swimming in paradise. I'd say we had it all. Temptation feels so good, even if it's not good at all.
In this bitch, chill. It lays back in my mind.
I had one too many, too many. Oh, I had one too many, too many.
That's it. I wanna go.
Where the bar don't close and they open till forever in the morning. I wanna go where the bar don't close and they open till forever in the morning.
for you. Oh, I wanna go. See, that's that record right there. I wanna go.
You talking about feel good music.
Go.
You can't even tell me that you hear this in a bar. You ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just not gonna tell me that. When I tell you so, who produced that one?
There's a guy, it's a producer, his name is RK, and I co-produced that. And the writer, this guy is a real talented writer, man. He's the one that actually just went on ahead and convinced me to be the artist, man. You know, shout out to my guy Jar.
Shout out to you, Jar.
Man,
you
yeah,
did
Jar
that.
did his thing.
I love that. So this is just a single.
That's just single.
So what we doing as far as the EP? Like what?
EP is dropping very soon now,
Really?
and along with the album shortly after that.
Okay.
Man, I got some amazing songs. I've been like recording almost like every day to like every other day.
Okay.
And I'm really proud of the work that's been that I've been blessed with. You know
Well,
what I mean?
just know that we do support you here at Misfits Radio and TV. And the one thing that we always like to let you guys know that we put your music in rotation. When it's sent to us, we put it in rotation. And your spins do count with us.
Okay.
So, you know, if you have other artists, friends, or producers that want to come in, as long as your music is registered, you will get paid.
And it's all in order. What your mom said, decency and order.
Decency and order. You put it in decency and order, and we make sure we get you spinning.
Right.
And that's for real. Like,
that's what's up.
I really I thoroughly enjoy, and I am thoroughly enjoying the music. So I know what we setting up for 2026.
Oh man, you already bull.
Is
yeah, man. Oh, we
because I'm excited.
Then my goal is to, and I wanna, you know, I grew up with Boyz II Men, Jodeci, you know, Shy. You know how we grew up, and then we grew up with the music, and it kind of. I love rap. My favorite artist right now is Pluto, the chick, and Flipper T. They're my favorite. You know what I mean?
Right. I even like YK.
I like her too.
Yes.
And that's the Wham. Is that the one? Yeah,
Yep.
I love the Wham. Yeah, her right there. You know what I mean? And Kalani, and it just and that's we ain't got nothing against none of that.
Absolutely not.
Now it's just time for healing. It's time for to start feeling good and about what we do, you know, as a people. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely want to bring. My thing is, I be going into predominantly, you know, black clubs performing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like I'm going into the smoke room.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, and you should,
and
because
if they like it,
Right.
then that's what matters to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good sign. Yeah.
That's what matters to me. Like
seriously, that's a very good sign,
if
man.
mine like it, then I'm good.
Exactly.
I know everybody else gonna like it.
I'm with you.
I need mine to
definitely
like
with
it.
you on that, because when you step into a genre that's not really dominated by us,
Right.
you
Yeah.
if it's a different feeling when we embrace it. If that makes sense. So like I'm there with you. I'm definitely there with you on
It's
that.
better
Like
when
if I
we
can go
embrace
in my hood and these people are receptive to what I'm doing, and I know this is not what they're used to, so to speak.
And shout out to the Smoke Room,
Come on now.
Nikki Smoke Room on Old
Yes.
National, because Nikki Smoke Room and the DJs there, DJ Nephew, DJ Sammy and Wiz, and the owner Dante, man, they the ones that broke the record right there on Old National.
Now you know
They the
Dante,
ones
Dante
that
used
embrace.
to be a DJ.
For real?
That's my homeboy.
Because he's kind of be a,
Yes.
okay.
So
all
Dante
right,
is
all right.
my boy. Dante
He
was
does
a
be
DJ.
on the DJ.
Yes.
I was noticing. Okay, yeah, because he I had my single release party there, man.
Oh,
he
that's
was
what's up.
he was all supportive, man. We had a packed house. At least once a week, you can go in Nikki's Smoke Room, and they'll all have all the waitresses and bartenders. They all got on Andy Griffin T-shirts. I want to
That's
go.
what's up.
That's real dope. So that place right there is always, and the people in there is always gonna get love from Andy Griffin Jr. because they the one gave me the love first.
Yes, and I
For real.
actually love Nikki's. Nikki, the crazy part about it is, I remember when Dante first started, like managing there, right, being there, and we used to be in there all the time, and to just
Shout
know
out to
that
Dante, yo.
Yeah, Dante Williams, man. I love you. Like that's my boy.
Okay.
And to just kind of see that they're still thriving, man. Like,
Oh man, but
it's amazing. I love that.
Nikki Smoke Room is the premier place on Old National.
It is. It is, and I'm. That's why I say I'm really thankful that they're striving and making. Because I hear people all the time. It was people.
It's going in right now.
I'm telling you, it was people back in the day. They'd be like, "Don't you still?" I'm like, "Yes," because I feel
Man,
like
you
home there.
I'm gonna set it up. This is what I'm gonna do just for you, Donna. Cause we've been me and her been going on. Well, she been on my head. I've been on her head online. But I was like, I can't wait till she actually meet me and talk to me. Cause then I'm a really, she gonna get to know me, and then she gonna have to change her whole aspect of who I really am. Yeah. Cause she don't know I'm trolling. She don't know it seems like I'm the maddest mug. I hate this and that online. But boy, on the other end of that keyboard, I be cracking. It's like a sick. It's a sick little, obsession. But now I had to stop because I'm doing. They like, you can't be talking all that shit now, right?
Right.
They done shut me down now. I can't. I gotta get a fake page now, so I can go talk my crap.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
But everything I do is out of love, man. I just want the best for my people, and because I know who we are. That's what it is.
And I wholeheartedly
And what
believe
we are.
that though. And the reason why I said it is because a lot of times, because let me tell you what kind of gets to me in a different way when everything is basically comes back to the black woman, right?
Yeah.
And the main reason because I'm a black woman, like, and
Yeah.
I've raised my children, and I have grandkids now, but it's certain things that I feel like people blame on us, and it's like that's bigger than us. That ain't.
Well, ain't nothing. See, you know why that is, Donna?
Why is that?
Because
Please
ain't
tell me.
ain't nothing bigger than y'all.
I got you.
Heavy is the head that wear the crown. Now, if you don't want the crown, put the shit down.
Right.
It's a crown. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Because I'm like, and the thing about the realness of it is, I know women that, like the ones that a lot of people think most women are, but like you said, it's a very small percentage.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, that is not us. I'm like,
I know that.
I'm like, that is not us. Like, I get it though, and I understand that there
It's
are
not.
some, but
It's some.
like that ain't me. That ain't the
And
women
even
I
the
know.
some is too much. But trust me, us men and all of us know it's more good people on this planet than there are bad.
Yeah.
We know that. A lot of women say, well, not all. Come on, baby. We know all. We only paying attention to that small few because we want them cleaned up, too.
Right.
Now, we
Now,
love our ratchet. We going to be ratchet. We going to have fun.
Right.
But we got to know.
But yeah, it's still a limit, and you have to know your audience. And that's what I always try to instill in my daughters. You all are young adults now, and I get it, and I know y'all feel like y'all got to live and this, that, and the other, but it's a certain image that you want out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a certain image that you want to be portrayed as.
Keep it regal, baby. Keep it
you know,
regal.
yeah,
Regal.
yeah, seriously.
That's
like,
royal.
And one of my daughters always say, but mama, everybody's not going to keep it classy like you. And I'm like, I'm not saying that. Only thing I'm saying to you is there are certain things that you cannot be out here doing. Y'all live a whole different life than I live.
A code of conduct.
The 90s was totally different because it wasn't people recording everywhere. It just wasn't. We didn't know who was watching, of course, but there were just certain things that we just weren't going against the grain for.
Now they just putting it all out.
And now, it's like there's no shame in nothing that y'all do because y'all feel like people just have to accept it and know.
Come watch this, Donna. Watch this.
No.
I argue this right here, bro. It's like our parents think we crazy and listen to what we listen to, but watch this though. I argue that our music, remember Trina's song?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Too Short? Remember Loop Nim?
Yeah.
Remember all the music? I argue that our music wasn't no better. It wasn't no better, but boy, we didn't have this.
Exactly.
We ain't had a phone like that.
We did not.
They say a freak nigga was recorded.
Well, it was to a certain extent.
But not
These
like
folk got
today.
Freaknik beat now.
Yeah, like to a certain extent.
Houston got Freaknik beat.
Man,
all that.
what? Let me tell you something. Like, it's different. Like, I tell people, I'm like, yeah, the 90s was full of fun, and it was way less evidence. Now, these folk record stuff that you know gonna incriminate you. What the hell is going on? Like, why would you do that?
I don't know what's going on with these fools.
How are you putting drugs on the internet? Like, what in the hell is going
They
on?
putting drug guns, cigarettes.
Right, like, what?
They putting their, hey man, we finna go rob the bank real quick.
Right.
They putting
in
it
this
all.
story, they ain't gonna be there for 24 hours. Do you know what the hell can happen in 24 hours?
Man, we don't.
Like, are you serious?
Right.
But why? And in their defense, to the so-called YN, to their defense, it's like with me. My mama saw that I got to a point.
Right.
That where she couldn't control me.
Right.
The whoopings, she would be whooping me until she got tired. I'm standing there. Are you done yet?
Right. Can we get through? And she like, what?
Now, this is where I'm hard on the men at. These so-called YNs, I'm going to give most of the blame for them on the men. Because I don't care what the mama was talking about. We supposed to done took our sons, bashed him upside the head, and took him
Yeah.
and straightened him out. Like we got done.
Exactly.
We got ass whoopings down the street.
Sure did.
Then once they brought us home and mama and them and daddy and them found out what you did, you got it
Going
again.
because that was when we talk about a village, that's kind of like what our village was. It came out of a place of love. Let me just say this.
Yeah, it did.
It came from a place of love. And my mom, I couldn't even imagine my mama letting somebody's child be disrespectful or get out of order.
Your mama would have slapped the dog.
That's what
Man,
I'm saying.
come
Like,
on, you know
I
what
just
it is.
couldn't imagine it. And that's why, even to this day, like my children, kids, my friends and stuff, like they'll tell anybody, they're like, man, we love McDonald. I held nothing back because if you come to my house, you have an influence on my children as well. So why would I not say something to you or make sure that you understand what you got going on?
We all gotta tighten up, cause see now it's you don't say nothing to my child. See now that's what it is.
Yeah, nah. I've never been a
You
real
don't
big
say nothing
advocate
to my
of
child.
that. And because the realness of it is, man, when you're not around your children,
They bad as hell.
let me tell you something. I remember when my daughter, I never forget this. My let me tell you something. One of my male friends called me one day, and he was like, Donna, is one of your twins at the basketball game up here, Doug? He was like, man, she up here, and this is my wild child, so I know he wasn't lying. Like, she wild in the sense of she gonna dance, she gonna have a good time. She a sweetheart, but she just, that's my child. Right. So he was like, man, she was up here, she was having her a ball, and the security said something to her, and she told him, man, I'm finna call my mama. She finna. So he was like, so before she called you, I'm just letting you know, you finna get a phone call. I promise you, as soon as I was on the phone, a lawyer was calling me. Mama, all I was doing was dancing, and this man that did it. She going on and on. I was like, calm down, Lori. I was like, it's not that serious.
Right.
He probably thought he probably thought you was one of them hood kids or something.
Right.
And sure enough, when I got up there to the school, and the security guard saw me with her, and he was like, Donna, kind of find out he went to high school with me. He graduated with my brother. He was like, that's your daughter. I said, yes, that's one of my twins. So he was like, she don't cuss my ass out. He told me you didn't call her mama. He was like, but he was like, he said, I ain't gonna tell you no story. I did. I misunderstood what was going on. I didn't know that they was having fun. He said he thought that it was like they was ganging up on somebody or something, but they were in a circle dancing.
Oh, dang.
But he didn't know.
See, we from that school. When we see that circle, there ain't no dancing going on.
Exactly. So he was like,
we from Banneker High School.
So
ain't no
he apologized, and he was just like, man, my fault. He said, but I ain't know that was your daughter. Right. But when I think about that, it felt good to me because guess what? Somebody watching.
Right.
Somebody's watching.
Somebody always watching.
Yeah, somebody, and that let her, and you know what and from that day on to now, she'll be like, honey, you have to be careful, because baby, Donna know everybody. Ain't no telling who watching us out here.
You do know everybody. What?
Like,
I was wondering how I didn't know you, because everybody on the friends list is you. They your friends.
Yeah.
And those people I grew up with.
You know what's so crazy? A lot of times, I don't even know either, because I meet people all different kind of ways. Like, especially with the radio station, because we've been doing this for a while, but we were actually radio show first, only a show. And when we left the previous situation, we opened up the platform for more people to be able to use our platform, and we did the radio station.
Okay.
So during that, just being honest with you, man, we meet people all the time, and a lot of times it don't even be about music. If I believe in networking.
Word.
I believe in networking. I know what networking can do for us. Like, it can help us grow, you know, as each other. Like, I know what networking can do, so that's kind of like what I get out there and do. So a lot of times people remember that, and people remember your energy and your aura. Like, they know if I would, let me tell you something. If I can't help you, I ain't finna do nothing to hurt you.
Right.
And when people actually realize that, they're like, oh, okay, because I always tell people,
if I can't help you,
I'm not going to do nothing to hurt you. Like, I'll stay away from you if I can't enhance, you know, something positive that you got going on. And that's just how, you know, how I've always been. Right there.
That's great.
But people, it's kind of weird because people know that, but it's almost sometimes too late that they figure it out. Because I tell people all the time, I want to be an example of showing people that everybody ain't out here being ridiculous, like messy and stuff. Like, I don't even look at TV. So,
but luckily you got people like me. I know that. I'm telling you, that's a small. I don't care what it looked like on the internet. Yeah, that's a small percentage of people. It just they just blow it up to where it looks like it's everybody. But it's not everybody. No way.
Yeah, I think it's sometimes amplified too. But the only bad part about it is, just being honest with you, is people actually believe. A lot of people believe. Yeah, they believe. Like, they group everybody in.
They sure do.
And they make it known that that's the way they feel, and it's like
thinking this is everybody. Now you see why I'm so hard on people.
Yeah,
especially the women. Like, hold on, man. Are you tripping? That don't look right. That's not right.
Right.
Like, stop it, because I be feeling embarrassed.
Yeah, to a certain extent you will, and it's like
I be feeling embarrassed, it's like that's a reflection of me.
And to a certain extent it is, especially so, like, regardless of what that's when we go back to everybody being affected. That's why I don't look at like people's political stance and all of that stuff. I just want people to clearly understand, like, the title's gonna come, but when you're a decent person. Just be a decent person. I don't care what you believe in.
Right, just be that.
Be a decent person. Then all of the titles come in. Okay, you're a good father. You're a good brother. You're a good this. That falls into it. But being a decent person,
right?
That's the main goal, right? And that's what I try to get people to understand. Like, we're gonna be affected by any decision that is made. I don't care what party you're a part of.
You talking about a code of conduct.
Yes.
That's something we need to develop as a culture for real. I hear black folks talk about the culture. What culture is that?
Yeah.
We doing too much degenerative stuff.
Yeah.
Let's develop a real culture, and we can start with a code of conduct.
Yep.
About I'm you and you're me.
Exactly.
Real simple.
That's right.
It ain't hard.
When I see your daughter, I see my daughter. When I see your son, I see my son. Like, I don't ever, and that's one of the things that a lot of people don't understand. Like, I don't ever want to be afraid of our people. Like,
man,
you know we all got to protect ourselves in one way or another, but I don't ever want to.
It's funny you say that.
Look at my brother and immediately say, "Oh Lord, he finna rob me."
Donna, no bull crap. And it's funny you say that. If you only knew how much I've been cussing and fussing in that barbershop. I worked in the barbershop for 13 years.
Damn, you were there for that long?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I would complain. I said, because everybody in there, shit, man, I keep my gun on me. I'm sorry. It's just what it is.
Right.
But
you gotta
everybody
yourself,
in there, we all had guns, right? I had mounted holsters on the back of the seats where you couldn't see, or whatever, or they have them. And I was like, bruh, we don't got no guns in here because we think some white folks finna crash up in here. We got guns because we know there's some people that look like us are coming in and try to lay this thing down.
Yeah.
I said, that's a damn shame.
It is.
Why I gotta have a gun around somebody that look like me? That is a shame. The moment we can get away from that right there, where a gun, I don't gotta have no gun. Like, come on, man.
You want to protect yourself, but I promise you, like, that just never been something that I wanted. I never wanted to look at one of my people and immediately be afraid that they're gonna do something to me. Like,
now it's kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now it's almost inevitable, right?
We just got like white folks. We see the YNs. We gonna lock the door.
That's what I'm saying.
That's so messed up. We rolling out the window. That's messed up, man.
We need to figure out what in the world we need to do, and because I'm just like, I never wanted that. Right. And even with my son is 26, right? And he would have been considered a YN for just even last year. But what I love most about him is that he take them little jokers and he give them something to do. Like, yeah, like he don't play that. Like, because he knew what men did for him. Okay, and when we go off air, I'm gonna tell you one of your classmates and how he helped me with my son.
Okay, word.
Yeah, and how he was with my son. And the thing about this, my son ain't never just been no bad person or nothing like that.
Us boys, we're beasts, we're savages. We need guidance.
Yep.
Okay, we need structure.
And how he helped my son was just that, and he was just and now that my son replay a lot of stuff, and he'll be like, "Cause such and such told me, you know, like," and they always knew that I ain't never just been no average mama like that.
That's great.
But my son take them YNs and be like, "Man, come on, man," cause like
that's good.
we still live in hood.
Right.
And like if they ask my son for something, my son said, "Man, we can work together and get it. Let go." Right. And that's what they do.
Oh, that's great. That's great right there.
And people like, done I seen done with such and such. I'm like, yeah, that's one of the little dudes from the neighborhood. Like, and they like, oh, okay, I was just trying to make sure you know. I'm like, yeah, I know. Right. Because that's what he do.
We've taken in so many sons at that barbershop, giving them jobs. Baby girl, we done seen where a mother was dropping the sons off to sell dope.
Oh, yeah.
And we took them. Instead of them doing that, we showed them another way.
That's right.
And we've been doing that for a long time.
That's what it's about, though. Like, you redirect that energy. You think about how the people, even with the IT stuff and how smart these people are, and how a lot of times they hack different stuff. And it's like, if you take that energy and put it towards something else, like you could be a billionaire.
See, the real problem is this so-called YN, they're geniuses.
A lot of them are.
Every one of them is.
Honestly. A lot, yeah.
They're geniuses. They grew up with this thing right here.
Nobody tapped in.
Then they know how to use this before they could talk or spell. If they don't know how to write, you don't know how to talk, how is you navigating to your favorite show?
Yeah.
Little baby.
Yeah. For real. For real.
How you get to that?
But you have to redirect that energy. And now the one thing I can say that I'm and let me just say this real quick because we finna get ready to go off air. I haven't heard in the city of Atlanta, Andre Dickens is running again for mayor, right? I like Andre. I like Andre. I haven't heard a whole lot of anything bad about him. Yeah. And you can't really say that about most cities, especially ones as big as Atlanta when it comes to a mayor. You can't please everybody, but one thing about it, he's present, right? He's present and he's showing I'm talking about he out here in the hood. Like he's showing us, you know, like, man, look here. I got to be able to relate to everybody in order to help everybody or as many people as I can. Right. And what I like about him is him trying to redirect that energy of other YNs, other ones that people are actually scared of, trying to get them job opportunities, trying to show them how to become a for real entrepreneur, putting money in the city so that they can actually show them how to apply for this money, get this money, and apply it to their jobs, you know. So you don't really get that a whole lot, but that's one of the things that I actually like about him and what he's doing. Even opening up, because it had been years before our community centers were even open back up. He opened up these community centers. He made it where they have after school programs. It's a lot that he's actually doing in the city. And when you have a city as big as Atlanta, man, those things are critical. And nobody really understood how critical they were until the epidemic with these water boys came about and all of this stuff was happening, right? So that's when people like, okay, something got to happen. But I like the way he actually got in there and actually tried to make a difference from day one. When we had other mayors that was in that same position, and I ain't gonna say they didn't care, but it wasn't their children out there. You feel what I'm saying? So
That's
they
coming
had
to College Park too.
Yeah, like, and that's the part that people have to understand. When you have a city as big as Atlanta, what they do in Atlanta is gonna affect the surrounding areas.
It is.
So everybody gotta work hand in hand. That's why when I saw Ray Mills out there doing the lead work, I don't know that man from a can of paint. But I was impressed by it because guess what? He actually want to make a difference, and he got children that's actually in the age range.
His business is on Old National.
That's what he said.
He got a school there.
That's what he said.
He been on Old National.
That's what he was saying. I
Grew
said,
up
okay.
over there, and when I was talking with him, I said, bro, all we need to do is really, the reason why I want to help you is because all we're going to do is one thing. You're going to bring back some programs that'll teach anybody from 12 and up free with certificates, HVAC, welding, electrician, carpentry, and plumbing. That's all we need. We don't really need you can teach them this AI stuff if you want to, but we need trades.
Well, that's
and they need to be
that's gonna come with the territory, right? But at the end of the day, the jobs that you just named are jobs that actual people have to do. Ain't no such thing as sending AI in there to fix a damn leak. That ain't what's gonna happen. You got to actually have an actual human, right? That's got to go in there, see what the problem is, and execute. So what you're saying is absolutely right. When with the spinoff from Atlanta is College Park, is Old National, is South Fulton.
We're gonna have it free.
That's right. And
That's what we need.
But look at even with the school system, man, they got so many schools now, and like with Doug, what I saw was that they have a whole situation now where they're doing the master barbering and the master cosmetology classes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So before you even
Banneker
graduate,
had that. We had that at Banneker.
See, we did too back in the day. But when
that
they
shit
stopped
away.
funding it, they took it away. But now it's coming back. So if Atlanta has the opportunity to do that funding, you think it can't funnel through South Fulton?
Of course, it's going.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's why that's the importance of people getting out here in these local elections, and that's why I try to stress it to them.
Local elections so important it don't make no sense
because it circumvents everything. Even if you don't live in the city of Atlanta. Guess what? If you on the outskirts, you feel the wrath just like everybody else. That's why when they were saying, well, now we're trying not to let the people filter out. Man, look here. You can't control that. People gonna filter out that's what's going on. That's what they do. Yeah, y'all took away the projects in Atlanta, and now they had to find other ways to move around. Now. We back in a situation where guess what? We all still need to work together.
The first thing we're gonna need to do is just work together.
Yes.
I'm you and you're me.
That's right.
That's all you gotta. Let's just start there.
Yep.
I'm you and you're me, and everything else will start self-correcting.
Yep. And a lot of times, a lot of times we just need that guidance, man. But I greatly appreciate you, Andy, for coming out and
I'm so glad to
actually
came through
being
here finally.
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 Look, I saw him comment on Lowe's page, right?
Shout out to Lowe's.
And so Lowe's has Talk That Shit TV. Yeah. He'll be back soon too. And he's usually here on every other Sunday, right?
Okay, word.
So I saw him. I was like, You ain't gotta wait for Los to come in. You come when Los come too.
Right.
That's how
But you come to see us now.
Yeah, I didn't know Los came through, man. But that's my good partner. That's Shady Park's original, one of Shady Park's original vets.
Yeah.
Right there. That's Point of Ridge right there.
Yeah.
And them just guys I grew up with. See, those guys right there, they know me.
That's right.
Wayne.
Right. Wayne.
Yeah, and saying Wayne be on me. That's your partner.
Yeah.
And I had to ask Los about him because I remember he was like, man, fuck this dude right here, man. Because I was like, man, who is that guy, man? He was like, man, you know Wayne. I was like, I think so, but I know I do if I seen him. But you know, I was over behind Gobby Road. We're Old Bill Cook, Old National.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See, we 5th Street. So we West Ford. We Buffington Road. Well, not Buffington, but Old Bill Cook, Gobby, and right there behind the McDonald's and Discount Mall, we that area.
Okay, so y'all in that area. Okay.
Yeah, so we linked to Hillendale.
Right.
What I mean? Shady Park. We linked, we that.
Okay.
So, I know Mr. Wayne when I see him, but it's all
that's
love.
him and Tori 100 first cousins.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like everybody kind of linked
everybody
up.
connected.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, because with Tori, man, that's my guy, man. Tori, man, shout out to Tori, man. He had me performing that Southside Day. That was huge.
Yes.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yep,
right there.
I did. I saw you perform. I didn't actually see you perform. I saw the recording of you performing that. That's where I actually saw you. That's why I saw that song.
Tori did that.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, that's super dope.
Tori did that right there.
But yeah, man, we all got to work together. Is there anybody you want to? I need you to plug your social media.
Oh yeah, man. My social media, of course, it's all around the board. Everything is Andy Griffin Jr. Andy Griffin Jr. ANDYGRIFFENJR. You can also visit AndyGriffinJr.com. Definitely check out there to see what's coming up and what's going on. I'm going to have some more I Want to Go t-shirts. I'll definitely get the Misfits Radio, some t-shirts. Everybody seems to love these darn t-shirts. Andy Griffin Jr. That's it. And if you don't got none on social media, go to Google. Andy Griffin Jr.
Right. Just say,
I want to go.
You
know what I'm saying?
Google
and that's it, man. Y'all be sure to go to my YouTube. Again, I just did a cover of Joe's song, Hollow. Y'all visit my YouTube, Andy Griffin Jr. Man, y'all go like, share, subscribe, comment. Just, go share it. You know what I mean? Let's run some numbers up. That helps me out, and it helps me bring out more good music. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all in advance.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. Well, we see you guys later. Don't forget that you all can see different shows on Misfits Radio and TV platform every night of the week. Later on today, we do have we don't have anything today?
No,
okay, cool. Oh, that's what's up.
They had something else going on.
Oh, okay, so they rescheduled. But on Mondays we do have Dosed Up. On Tuesdays we have Miscommunications. On Wednesdays we have Misfits of Comedy. So if you have any comedians, you guys let us know. On Thursdays we have Changing Lives. On Fridays, we have You High Yet podcast. Saturdays, me and DJ Lab try to do our own thing sometimes. But if you guys are a podcast and you're looking for a home, let us know.
Right. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do, how we can work you in. And we'll see you guys later. Ow, ow. So we're going to get us some
Night was a good night. Jaeger bombs and fireballs. Blonde hair with the red boots. Last thing that I recall, we were swimming in paradise. I'd say we had it all. Temptation feels so good, even if it's not good at all. Your flowy dress and G-string.